Oh, yeah. If you know, you know. If you've played in any All Florida tournaments, you know what time it is. Time for the Pool Play Selection Show, where we prove that we don't rig the pools and that everything is fair and square because of the random wheel of pickerness. Look, we're gonna have a lot of fun at this one. Jesse Madsen Memorial Pickleball Tournament. Um, you know, Corey and the guys called me up. We're like, hey man, we're thinking about doing this pickleball thing. Help raise some money for Tunnels to Towers. I mean, we're going to say yes to that. Uh, this again, proving how pickleball can be an asset to the community. If you don't know Jesse's story, I encourage you to look it up. This is somebody who made the ultimate sacrifice and gave, I mean, literally gave his life to save others. And so being able to do things like this to raise money for great causes for these first responders that we all know some stories of we all know some first responders and um fire, police, the EMTs out there that are out there working to make sure we stay safe and are protected. Being able to play pickleball and help them with causes they care about. I mean, come on. Like, what are we talking about here? Uh, Proves that, what life really is here and what we're doing. So, enough of the sentimental stuff. I'm going to hit you up for money while you're there. We have 50/50s. We got some great raffle prizes, the Lightning, the Rays, local businesses, might be some booze out there, right? Up for auction, up for raffle. You're going to get in there. And then look, we also get to help somebody else that serves us. So, school supplies. Kids are about to start going back to school. Most of you got kids, some of you that have graduated. Even if you don't, bring some supplies. I'll put it in the email for you on things you can bring. Get some supplies. We'll have a big box there and help out the families that need them, and so that teachers don't have to keep reaching in their pocket buying school supplies for kids. All right. Um, we won't get too much into that because as an elementary ed student and doing work with teachers, I could rant and rave all day on that. But listen, our job in this community and through this great sport is to help. All right. So we're going to do that through this tournament. This is the men's 3.5 division. Okay. Uh, you got two pools. There's 10 teams, two pools of five. You're going to play everybody in your pool, and then the top two teams from each pool are going to come out, and you can play a single elimination bracket. Okay. Um, the pool play games are going to be games to 15, and then let me write that down. And then other way. The games to 11 are pool play, 15 in the elimination. Okay. So you're going to get lots of play. You need a minimum of 4 games. If you can't make it out of the top two, well, like, hey, man, there's 50/50 over there. You could shop some bourbon. Okay. Um, what we do is we spin the wheel. I'm going to pick the first pool here, and we're going to see what happens, and we will let it rip. Check-in time at least 30 minutes before you get there. You guys start time is 8 a.m., so don't go out drinking tonight, or do if you don't really feel like playing that well. All right, here we go. First spin of the wheel. Here it comes. I hope I put the settings right. Here we go. First team in pool number one is Samuel George. Right there. Team number one. All right, here we go. Team number two. All right. I have some inside information on Samuel George. They asked me not to share it though. Okay. Team number two in pool number one, the WWF team of Michael. Loving it. They're coming out. They said they're going to be suplexing teams. All right. So if you know the WWF Brett Michael team, that's going to be how we call you out and get ready for your pools. Okay. There'll be a lot of fun here. Here we go. Team number three, pool number one. Here it comes. It is the two most unoriginal names, Pete and Ted. Pete and Ted. Listen, I will tell you, Ted has been prepping for this for months. He said his backhand flick is second to none, just working on it nonstop. So I'm going to let y'all know, be ready for that. Okay. 3.5 backhand flicks. They tend to do two things: in the net or out. Oh, did I say that out loud? Okay. Here we go. Pete and Ted are team number 3. Team number 4 in pool number 1. Here they come. It is Max and Harlan. You know what they say about guys named Max? I don't either. I have no idea. Just dudes named Max. Sometimes they're cool, sometimes they're not. We'll see. Harlan's been making the rounds, though, the tournament circuit, racking up 50-cent medals. Ours cost a little more, so he's been playing really well. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still count. All right, here we go. The last team on pool number 1. Here it comes. Here it comes. Any day now. Michael Robert. Michael and Robert. All right. This is a team with some normal first names. I like it. I appreciate that. Having to pronounce some of these names, I was getting a little scared. Michael and Robert coming from way out of town to take titles. They said Tampa ain't got nothing on us. So Michael and Robert looking to really do some damage there in the tournament. Leading us off, starting to right. Okay, that means pool number 2, Liam and Ewan. Not to be confused with the Star Wars characters. Okay. Team number 2, Nick and Ron. Sound like a bunch of surfers. We'll see if they can play pickleball. Okay. Team number 3, Edward and Blake. Never met a great pickleball player named Blake. Just going to put that out there. All right. Team number 4. Yep, that's team number 4 with the 2 names there. That's team number 4. All right. And then team number 5 is going to be Craig and Scott. They're going to have some good times there. Be able to play. Lots of fun. They have lots of fun. Looking forward to seeing what they can do. All right. I hit past my 7-minute mark. I keep looking over here when I should be looking there. If you have any questions, hit me up. Happy to help you. And I'll see you tomorrow.